So the game Skate's one of these games that kind of has reached legendary status in terms of these almost like white whale games that people really enjoyed years ago, but have not been able to sustainably stay popular. So the latest attempt is Full Circle's Skate game that is a live service game, which is certainly kind of weird, but again, follows in the footsteps of many other live service titles where they kind of shoehorn in live service to old beloved IP. And you know what? It doesn't always work that well, and this is an example of it not working especially well. So let's head over to Engadget and Ian Carlos Campbell's report on it, as he says Skate's developer is laying off staff before the game leaves early access. Full Circle is restructuring to better support the live service game's long term future. Full Circle, the developer behind the new Skate game, has announced that it is restructuring and laying off staff. It's not yet clear how many roles will be impacted by the changes, but the restructuring is happening less than 6 months after Skate's launch in early access on September 15th, 2025. Quote, "We're reshaping Full Circle to better support Skate's long term future," Full Circle says. "These shifts mean making changes to our team structure, and some roles will be impacted. The team affected are talented colleagues and friends who helped build the foundation of Skate. Their creativity and dedication are deeply ingrained in what players experience today. This decision is not a reflection of their impact, and we're committed to supporting them through this transition." Engadget has contacted Full Circle's owner, EA, for more information about the layoffs. We'll update this article if we hear back. EA originally formed Full Circle in 2021 with a staff of development talent from the original Skate team. Skate was often positioned as a more realistic competitor to Tony Hawk's Pro Skater series, but the new studio has ultimately taken the franchise in a slightly different direction than the fans may have expected. Previous Skate games were paid experiences with single player and multiplayer modes, while Skate is a free to play live service game supported with microtransactions. Recent history, both the failure of Concord and the ongoing struggles of Highguard, serves as testament to how hard it is to launch a live service game in the 2020s. Full Circle's announcement notes that tens of millions of players that have tried the new game, but it's possible struggle to keep players interested in spending on microtransactions could be why it's restructuring. So obviously very disappointing news to anybody who was looking forward to Skate. And I think this really strikes at the heart of the issue of these giant companies pushing franchises to be live service experiences when it's not really, the type of game that would thrive from live service. So obviously, there's so much money to be made if you have a hit live service game, but it's also incredibly difficult to actually have a hit live service game. There just doesn't seem to be enough players looking for enough live service experiences. And we've seen that from the shooter genre, as this article talked about Concord, which was kind of like an Overwatch shooter, but there already is Overwatch, and Overwatch is extremely popular. And it's not that surprising that people didn't want to leave Overwatch for a new upstart, especially when their friends didn't want to leave it. And then Highguard, which isn't really Overwatch, is a hero shooter. Maybe it's like in between Overwatch and Apex Legends by a lot of the developers who made Apex Legends, but it wasn't that popular upon release. They already had layoffs there very quickly after its release because they saw the writing on the wall that it was not going to be incredibly successful. So that's probably extremely disappointing to anybody who was working for the company and kind of put their heart, their soul, their blood, sweat, and tears into a game just to have it be kneecapped by being a live service experience. And this isn't going to stop studios from doing it, because if you hit, strike gold with a live service game, then you're going to make so much money. But there's not like that many gold mines to strike gold in, and trying to force these games to be a part of a style of game that they're not suited for is really just hurting the brands of these games and just kind of torching IPs in the name of hopefully striking gold and getting this recurring revenue. Next up is that Horizon Hunters Gatherers game, which, I mean, I'll say it right now. It's not going to be successful. Probably a bunch of people at Guerrilla Games are going to get laid off. Will we even ever get a Horizon 3? I don't know. It depends how much they put into it, but I don't really understand why they're doing it. I mean, I get it. They're just looking at it as pure numbers. They can make tons of revenue, but you're most likely not going to, and you should probably just do what worked before. You don't need to chase infinite money when you can make a good amount of money. So, what are your thoughts on this? Are you someone who played this skate game and enjoyed it? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this, please subscribe. We have new videos coming out all the time here on this channel. And check out our main channel. We get everything where we do video game essays and video game reviews. And our sports channel where you get sports, our podcasting channel, Better Radio, and our newest channel, History is Wicked, where we cover cryptids, urban legends, and weird history stories. Again, thank you so much for checking this one out, and I will see you in the next one.